What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to jump into story time. It's not a reaction. It's not a reality check. Just story time. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about my last visit to prison, which was Corcoran State Prison. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm going to bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man. Straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Now that I got y'all attention, we finna break this story time down to the very last compound. Y'all already know the deal, man. So my last prison bit, I went to Delano reception. I got sent to Corcoran. But when we got sent to Corcoran, they sent us to Sat F, the new Corcoran. And you got to go through the BS process and all that. And then they ship you to another yard. So when I was shipped to the yard, I hit the yard. And one of the big homies by the name of Papa, Big Papa, was on the yard. So, I'm settled in. They come. You know how it is. They see who you is, who you from. You got a homie on the yard. So at that time, it was only me and Big Papa on the yard from the set. So, boom, I finally hit outside. I get the yard, link up with the homie. He got the yard low ball, lock. He got the big bag under his wig. So I hit the yard. They blessed your boy. They blessed me with some with a ball of weed and tobacco. You gotta sell the tobacco while you in there. That's your little money, you know what I mean? You sell the tobacco, they giving up all their suits. We blowing down, we chilling. I'm filling out the yard. And it was a couple of cool cats on the yard. Cause when you first get there, you really don't know who to be around. But to be around the real ones. And if it's real ones around the real ones, then you all good to go. So I was on the yard, I want to say like about a good 2 days. So they come out and they like, Big Papa got down. Like, I'm like, he got down? They like, yeah, he got off on somebody, and the dude was in his 20s. So Big Papa older than me. So I had to get my issue in. That's just how it is. Like when you hit the yard and you got an older homie and he get down with somebody younger, you got to get down too. At least that's how I was brought up. So we hit the yard, this night yard. Big Papa walk up, they clowning, we laughing. Oh boy, he get down with. He already know what time it is. When he see me when I hit the yard, what time I was on. So he came, he eased over there and get to talking to me. And some of his first words was like, my bad. And he extended his hand to shake my hand. I didn't shake his hand because of what he said. What he said was, my bad. I got down with your big homie. Ain't no hard feelings. When that rolled off his tongue, ain't no hard feelings. I just went into my mode. He didn't look like no threat. He just looked like he needed to be done how I was gonna do him. I reached back, smacked him. I slapped him. His shades went one way and the beanie went the other. And he like staggered. And he like back up like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, I'm like, you already know what's going on. Man, get up out of here. He spent off. While he's spinning off, they laughing. A lot of people left in shock. It ain't too many people that hit the yard and get slapped and walk away. After yard end, I guess he goes over there and they start pumping him up like you let somebody slap you, man. You know, like whatever they was telling him. So they pumped him up to fight. And my boy that was on the yard was Baby Dice from 88 Avalon. Rest in peace to my boy. Salute. And he come and get at me. I'm waiting in the canteen line because they got open line on yard. So he like, yeah, they done pumped old boy up, old boy, like, you know what I mean? Like he want to get down or something like so. He like, y'all gonna get down later. I was just at open line. I already had canteen and all that, so I was basically in the line. It was like summertime, it was hot. They got the ices. I was gonna buy some ices for me and the homies on the yard. I was like, we finna get out right there because we got wiggle room. I could wiggle in this building. So he like, nah, not right now, baby. Daddy's like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna get up in there. I'm gonna get down with him. Like so, we walk around and they got the police that's regulars, so they kind of know everybody that enter their building. On this particular day, it was like open line. There was a lot of little stuff going on. I wiggle in the building, get in there, boom. You know they had day room, whatever, his yard. They got everybody in there at day room, so I get up in there and I get in the bathroom. So tell my boy to call him in there. He get up in there and he's scared to like go in first, but I'm already like backing in there so he could come in there. He's a little taller than me, so he came in there. He threw his hands up. When he threw his hands up, I looked at his feet. They was like standing side by side, so I'm like, I know he can't fight from his stance. I took flight. Boom, bing, boom, bing, 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 bing. He trying to grab me. It's like kind of slippery in there, so while you grab me, good. We slide and boom, we fall. I fall as well. I jump up. I get to my feet. You know what I mean? I could have kicked him in his face, did all type of stuff. So he a little younger than me. So he jumped up and we square off again. Get in there on him. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, bam. Put him down. There wasn't nothing else to do. I spin up out of there, walk out. You know how everybody looking like boom. I wiggle out, make it out the building. I get back, you know what I mean, the yard, and it's already too late for the canteen and all that. But I done did my job. I done cleaned him up. If you on the yard and your homie get down, it's mandatory that you gonna get down too. This is an OG if you was cut from that cloth. When we locked up like that, especially like when you in the county, you gonna catch your homie back fade for sure. If my homie get down, I'm catching the next one. And that's facts. That's the type of time I was on when I hit the yard, as far as my older homie, which is considered a big homie, where I'm at, catches a fade with somebody that's younger than me. The dude disrespect the homie. I felt like it was righteous for me to clean him up and get him up out of there, as far as, you know, with that fake tough talk and walking around the yard due to that height and a little bit of weight. People just think because they big, they gonna get you, but it's never the case. When you locked up, you only got these. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna let you kick. Just due to the respect. You can do what you do, but when it comes to politics, like, you don't want to kick nobody while they down. You got to make sure you put your demo down to where he ain't gonna want no more after that phase. And I'm pretty sure the people around you, they not gonna want it neither. Because they looking like he know what he doing with them hands. And that's facts. Sometimes I just sit back and reflect on all the stuff that used to go on and the things that we had to do to pave a way for the next generation to run around here and make a way for themselves. But it seemed like the new generation, the whole game has changed. Like, the game coach was trash. It been trash. We were just misled. You got to go through the trials and tribulations and jump over them hurdles and complete all the milestones just to figure out the game culture is trash. And that's facts. Some people don't make it that far. Some people just like end up catching life are losing their life. I'm blessed to still sit here and tell these stories and give out these reality checks because that's what goes on in prison. A lot of dudes walk around with their chest poked out and try to be somebody that they not. And as soon as somebody say, I need that, we got to get that fade in, that's when you see a lot of people rolling it up, tucking their tail, bowing down. That's just how it go. A lot of people put their own foot in their mouth. They get around people. They get comfortable while they locked up and gain these people that feel like family to them. But one thing for sure is you don't want to go to prison. You don't want to go to jail, period. You don't want to mess your life up and put yourself behind. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay far away from them suckers. And keep ducking them trolls. And love your loved ones. And that's facts. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in.